You not the aggressors. You are right to protest. Let's go to Beggar. Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu now.
You and I were in this country when bandits in their numbers with their AK-47, with their arms and ammunition, came out in Katsina State, negotiated with government agencies. The DSS was there, the SSS was there, Army was there, police, all the security apparatus were there. Bandits, after negotiating and giving conditions, went back in convoy with their arms and ammunition. And until today, bandits are still terrorizing communities in that part of the country. Nobody is saying anything about it. Yeah. You and I, we are in this country when former governor Masari visited bandits in the forest. And few months after visiting bandits, the leader of that bandits that Masari visited was recruited into the Nigerian council and given 2 stars. So we are saying that all parts of this country, all citizens of this country must be treated equally. That is why we are out for this protest. You can't continue to hold Nnamdi Kanu because he's an Igbo man, and you are pampering bandits, you are sponsoring bandits, and all this. We are saying that in this country, no section must be treated as a second-class citizen. I, Omoyele Sowore, I refuse to live in a country where I will be subjected to second-class citizenship. I refuse it. I will agitate against it. I will refuse to live in a country where I will be discriminated against because I am an Igbo man. That is what we are saying. You and I, we are in this country. When Buratai said they under the guise of non-kinetic approach, Buratai said they were rehabilitating Boko Haram members. They called them repentant Boko Haram members. And what you see, they call them repentant Boko Haram members, and they recruit them and put them into the DSS and all that and all that. So what we are saying, this country, there should be justice for all Nigerians. There should be equal justice. You can see, we are here addressing the press, defending our right to freedom of expression, and you can see what the police are doing, and when they are intimidating us as citizens of this country, we are saying that Nigerians have had the freedom to express themselves, to freely express themselves. We have the freedom to condemn criminality. We have the freedom to condemn illegality. We will not be intimidated in this country.
As today marks the 5th anniversary of the EndSARS protests and the tragic Lekki killings of October 20, 2020, we pay tribute to victims of SARS and honor the legacy of a movement that captured global attention. The EndSARS protest brought together millions of young Nigerians demanding an end to police brutality and government accountability. The Sorosoke and Coconut Head generation took to the streets in peaceful demonstrations that culminated in the tragic events at Lekki toll gate where protesters were shot at by security forces. Let's bring you a recap.
Brutality, but still the protesters have remained on the streets.
Look at Lagos, ladies and gentlemen, look at over there. Look at Lagos is on fire. They're blocked everywhere.
Despite video and pictorial evidence, the Nigerian army has denied opening fire and killing peaceful EndSARS protesters at Lekki toll gate in the nation's commercial capital, Lagos.
What a somber moment. As we mark this significant milestone, activist Omoyele Sowore's move to organize a protest against the detention of the leader of the Indigenous Peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, around Aso Rock, the National Assembly Complex, Force Headquarters, the Court of Appeal, Eagle Square, and Shehu Shagari Way has been met with reactions. The Nigerian police force over the weekend urged demonstrators to respect a court order restricting protests around key government areas. Police spokesman Benjamin Hundeyin, while acknowledging citizens' rights to peaceful assembly and expression, stated that such rights must be exercised responsibly and within the limits of the law, particularly where public safety, national security, and the rights of other citizens are concerned. I mean, this statement has elicited reactions, and I'll take some posts on X. This is from Obiora, who wrote on X, "With due respect to the Inspector General of Police, the places mentioned in this release, Aso Rock Villa, the National Assembly, the Court of Appeal, Force Headquarters, Eagle Square, and Shehu Shagari Way are not private estates. They belong to the people of Nigeria. The citizens built them, funded them, and ultimately own them. Therefore, the right to peacefully assemble in those places is not a privilege to be granted by the government. It is a constitutional right that must be protected, not suppressed. If we are to speak of court orders, then we must remember that the same judiciary has discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on 2 separate occasions, yet the government continues to detain him in clear defiance of those rulings. Selective obedience to court orders undermines the very foundation of justice and erodes public trust in both the government and law enforcement. Nigerians are not asking for chaos. They are asking for fairness, equity before the law, and accountable governance. A government that has nothing to hide should have no fear of its citizens expressing dissent. Protests are not a threat. They are feedback, a mirror reflecting issues that require urgent attention. It is a sign that all is not well in the land. True leadership listens, not silences. The strength of any democracy lies not in the number of armed officers deployed to suppress voices, but in the courage of those in power to hear uncomfortable truths and act justly. Another ex-user wrote, "This statement from the Nigeria Police Force is a welcome reminder that the rule of law must guide every action in our democracy. Upholding court orders is crucial for maintaining order and preventing chaos. However, it's equally important that law enforcement officers carry out their duties with professionalism, restraint, and respect for the constitutional rights of citizens to peaceful assembly and free expression. Peaceful protest remains a legitimate democratic tool for citizens to express their grievances, provided it is conducted responsibly and within the law. The police must therefore balance firmness and fairness, ensuring that while security and public order are protected, voices of the people are not unjustly silenced. Ultimately, both the citizens and the police share a common responsibility to ensure peace, justice, and respect for the Constitution to prevail in our nation." I believe that's what the ex-user is trying to say, Rufai. We know the EndSARS movement, represented a defining moment for Nigeria's youth, a generation that, leveraged social media and organized this protest that captured international attention. It is quite, glaring at this moment that the rule of law has to prevail in the land. And, I do admire activist Omoyele Sowore for actually tying in this protest with the injustice as it seems. Rufai, your comment, and I'll come sit with you.
I mean, it's apt to protest when people have grievances. That's why we have a democracy. Yeah. And that's why
at this moment that the rule of law has to prevail in the land. And, I do admire activist Omoyele Sowore for actually tying in this protest with the injustice as it seems. Rufai, your comment, and I'll come sit with you.
I mean, it's apt to protest when people have grievances. That's why we have a democracy. Yeah. And that's why I condemn any form of, military government.
Correct.
Because it's a democracy, people can protest. But in a democracy, when people protest and you stifle their voices and you kill them, it makes us get sad and even question if what we're practicing democracy. And you see, I'm particularly miffed by the way they've started to stifle protests. Just this morning, what happened? Omoyele Sowore went out with people to protest, and the next thing, tear gas. Daily Trust was reporting live bullets, live rounds being fired. Is this how to go? The same people that shut this country down for 2 weeks, Jonathan did not go after them like this. A lot of the people that protested Occupy Nigeria morphed into what's the APC today. We saw how they had a series of protests then. Were these not the same people that protested and put Jonathan's head and call him all sorts of names, Jonathan Haram and everything? Did they stifle their voices this way? So this high-handedness we practice in the name of democracy will not get anywhere. You remember the first anniversary after EndSARS, that Femi had to stand tall with the police officer. People were tear gas. Mr. Macaroni was packed up in a bus. People must have a right to protest. What are they protesting for? Nnamdi Kanu. People have talked about a political solution all this while. Because while you talk about Nnamdi Kanu, what he did is unfair, you are also seeing a lot of heinous crimes being perpetrated by bandits, and they're having peace meetings. But in this country, some people have more power over the others. Like I've repeated, they have not said everything Nnamdi Kanu did was good. I disagree with some of most part of his advocacy. But what you cannot deny, Nnamdi Kanu, are people not being marginalized in this country? Are people not being killed in this country? So as long as that is happening and you don't have a level of fairness, then you're saying people should not talk? So I keep asking, which kind of democracy do we even practice? When it suits them, they talk. When it doesn't suit them, they go the other way. So please, people should be allowed to protest. Police should be there to protect them. I remember the famous protest when Chuba Akadibo and Buhari went to protest in Kanu that they refunded them. That was where Femi Falana went to court and he got that judgment. You shouldn't stifle protest. But what do we see? We see always attempt to stifle protest. What was the need going the way of tear gas canisters and the likes? What was the need? And you see, in any democracy, there must be protest. That's why the Americans are speaking up.
Yes, speaking about
no kings.
Right. Yes.
And we must not have kings in this country. They say they should not go around the people's house. It's the presidential villa, not the people's house. No, in other parts of the world, don't people go to the White House? And the president will even take them on tours.
Right.
But you can't do. See this country.
All right.
Just last year,
so we are in Abuja.
Happened on the street. The Ali protest of 1978, June 12 uprising.
Yeah. So we are getting started.
They are already.
We are getting started. They are already throwing tear gas.
We have not started,
but they can't stop us. They can't stop us. This is Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother.
Yes. Move.
Sowore is on his way.
They cannot stop us.
They can't stop us. They can't stop us. Even though they are already throwing tear gas, they cannot stop us.
What is the tear gas about? What are they tear gassing on? What is the tear gas about?
They cannot stop us.
No, it doesn't have. We are talking. Okay, yes, we are in front of. They want to stop us. They cannot stop us. Yes. We have come. We have come. Our eyes and ears. Okay, but we are here. We follow different avenues to enter this place.
We are waiting for a leader. He will come. This protest must go on.
Yes, sir.
We're here. I know. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk.
I have come as an Episcopal Lord. I was expecting to see my colleagues. I've not seen anyone yet. I've not seen Pastor Adeboye, Enoch, Genzi. I've not seen Pastor Tunde Bakare. Pastor Tunde Bakare, where are you? You came to the street to dislodge Goodluck Jonathan for his good economic policy, social reform. You people knock him out of Aso Rock. And today, one man, the country is under siege. And you people are busy. You are enjoying your tithe and offering in your church. Come out and speak for justice. What did God Almighty say? I do not delight in your tithe and offering. I do not delight in your burnt offering. Justice is what I ask you to declare.
Sowore is here.
Yes, Papa.
Hey.
So we just arrived. Sowore just arrived, and we're here. Tear gas or no tear gas, we're here.
Yeah, we're ready for it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Any banner here? Any banner, please?
We are here.
Okay. Yeah, we are here. We are here at the junction. What's this junction called? Right in front of that building that has like an open roof type of. Yeah, we are here. We are here.
More like in front of.
We have not even arrived.
Anybody.
Filled up the place with tear gas. We have not arrived.
That street was not very well.
Anybody is left of you. Anybody coming in front of
the EndSARS movement.
Everybody should gather here. We're not going nowhere.
No, we are not going anywhere.
Yes, you. Let them come here. Let them come here. I think what we need to do.
We are getting set.
No, by the time we are gathered.
All these people, if you reach where you go do drone, I will tell you.
Democracy,
I don't know if we are in democracy.
I don't know if we are military.
I don't know.
I did for Transcorp now. Where are you? I've arrived at Transcorp.
Hello, where are you guys?
That junction way, that building, that round building. No, in front.
Where is the banner? Is banner? The leader of the protest is here. Where is the banner?
Come to the front of it. What's
the name of this place?
Give them a video. Give them a video. Give them a video view. Come to
my people. Live here.
I'm so excited.
EndSARS movement of 2020 and just last.
Yeah. We are very happy. You can come from.
There's nobody blocking anything.
Come through Amigo.
So we'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay. The EndSARS movement of 20.
Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
And just last year, August,
Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
The Ali must go pro.
Free Nnamdi Kanu now. 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 Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
20 and just
Free Nnamdi Kanu now. 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 Don't take us off. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Don't take us off. Don't take us off.
Occupy Nigeria of 2020 to one of the biggest in recent history, the EndSARS movement of 2020.
Nnamdi Kanu now. You guys cannot stop us. Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu now.
And just last year, August, we saw what happened on the street. The Ali must go pro.
They are shooting. 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 Calm down. They are shooting. Civilized people. They are shooting. Look at their tear gas.
They're still shooting. Hey! Madame!
EndSARS movement.
Huh? Huh? They're still coming. Huh?
History, the EndSARS movement of 2020. One of the biggest in recent history, the EndSARS movement.
Free Nnamdi Kanu now! 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 Don't tear gas us! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Don't tear gas us! Don't tear gas us! Do not tear gas us! You are right to protest! Don't tear gas us! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! 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 Jagers cannot stop us! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Jagers cannot stop us! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Jagers cannot stop us! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Still. Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Let's go to Vega. Nnamdi Kanu now! Nnamdi Kanu now! Nnamdi Kanu now!
What's the ndewo?
Ndewo manna.
Biko eweli we ga-agbata ihe mere now.
Awo na ihe mere na anyị na-eje ka anyị ruo narị na ebe a ga-anọ eje protest.
Okay.
Ndị uwe ojii amachie n'ụzọ mechisi ebe niile.
Okay.
Lee moto anyị kwụsị si onye ọbụla lọtuo. Ha achọghị onye ọbụla na ọ bụrụkwa anyị nwa ndị awụ ndị agadi ha agaghị achọ ka eme ihe ga-achụwa anyị ọsọ anyị agbawa ọsọ kama ha ga-achọ ụmụ okorobịa ha chọ ha ka ụmụ nkufe ebe na anyị nwa ndị agadi nọ n'ofu ebe ka a mara ihe mere na ahụ chọrọ ịproteti gọọmenti na propati na anyị agaghị aga ebe ahụ anyị ewere obiọma na-alaghachite azụ.
Anụtara m na esiziri bọọsụ unu.
Bọọsụ anyị alọ akwa nke na-adịghị mmadụ ovu ha eje ije egbe asị ọlọghachi ihe a na-achọ isi izie mana amụna m ele anya ka bọọsụ anyị na-abịa bele ebe abụọ na-esi izie ihe.
Eweli unu ji egbe?
anyị ejighị egbe jighị ihe ọwụla jideghị osisi.
Okay. Once in a web,
yes. Okay, they are in surprise package this morning. Has I would have quietly I would have a motor.
Okay.
Has quiet by I have a motor. I have a sign water. When you can sign with that is hanging different commands. Of when I have a sign with the papa and I try help Kanyaka. Na federal government is Onya Agar. Na reader. Na moto Brian Lahach Kwebanshi. I have a motor Kaila Chebanshi. Has quite a lot to a motor. Muhabru boss, I brew the driver, my post and died. Habru Gawaran Kahanaga. I might have a better no by now.
Hey, I know a central box.
Yes.
We are all stranded.
Tear gas or what?
Like it's tear gas. Tear gas.
Yes. They throw tear gas?
Yes.
Why?